Okay, so now we're going to do the last part. We're going to put in our contact information at the bottom, in the bottom footer. So I'm just going to go back into my assignment sheet and select just what I want here, just the pieces. So I'm just left clicking and dragging across, and then releasing. I have it selected. Press Control C. Go right into the section again and press Control V. That paste it. And I'm going to delete the punctuation and little introductions for each one. I'm going to type in P for phone, and I'm going to put a colon and a space, and then I'm going to type in a space and an F and a colon for fax and a space, and then I'm pressing the tab key right here and pressing the tab key here, and this is going to center. It's going to center it for me. If yours is not so nicely centered where you've got the exact amount of space between each part, you can take this center and you can drag it to the left or the right depending on what you need. So I'll show you what I mean. You can select it or just click it, hold it, and you can drag back and forth. So I like it right where it is. I think it was really nice already. So I'm going to click Close Header and Footer. Now, for this assignment, you are finished. As far as the letterhead goes, you've got a letterhead, but it says the company name. It's nice and large and easy to read. The physical address, and then down below, you've got the contact information. You can stop here and just begin typing your letter by making sure you press the return key so that you have got about a ½ an inch below the last line of your header or your letterhead. So this is good. I can start, typing my date here, or this is, April 10th. I can do that and then do the quad spacing. But the reason why I like doing this particular format and not using a template is because you do have more control over your spacing. And again, you always want to go back one more time, press Control A, go into the paragraph, and make sure you've got zero before, zero after, and single spacing. One more thing I want to show you in case you're interested. You can create a logo. So it's very simple. You can see that I have got my tool, my snipping tool at the bottom. If you don't have your snipping tool available already, you can press. Can you guys see it? I'm clicking on the start button in the lower left-hand corner, and you can start typing in snipping, and then it'll pop up for you. So you can use it like that. So that'll be your snipping tool. Then you can shrink it, and then just pick it up whenever you need it. So I'm going to go to a right quick. I'm going to do it all over for you so you can see my process. So I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to type in data processing. Because I'm just thinking Datatron may be like a data processing company. Click on Images, and then we're going to scroll till we find one. That looks right pretty. It's already got a water print behind it. Let's not choose that one just because you've already got a watermark behind it. Let's do this. We're going to put New. I'm going to grab this one. And we're going to take that image, open up your document, and press Control V. That copies the image. And then I'm going to right click, Save As Picture, and I'm just going to put Datatron logo. Replace that image. Okay, so you can see exactly how to do this. And then I'm going to go ahead and delete the image. I don't need it right there. I'm going to go up here and press Insert Picture, and we're going to scroll down until we find the Datatron logo. And then it's far too huge. It's just ginormous. You can't use that. So we're going to use on the Format tab. We're going to look right here where you've got height and width. As you click the height, the width accommodates. Okay? So that looks pretty good. So I'm going to take this now, and I'll show you. You can't drag it. You see how you can't drag that? So what we're going to do is right click on it, and we're going to choose the option to wrap text. and we're going to put behind text. And now I can drag it right at the 1-inch margin, and I'm nice and even. The Datatron ink and the physical address are, nicely organized or arranged in line with the logo. And I'm just going to click out. So there's my logo. You don't have to use a logo. If you want to use a logo, you can use one. You can do other things. If you don't want to have a logo, I'll show you what else you can do to make your paper look nice. You can select your heading, and right here on the Home tab in the Paragraph section, you have this little box. You can do a line above. You can do a line below. You can do both. You can do a line above and a line below if you want to. You can put a horizontal line. That's going to make your writing go away for a few minutes and you have to type it over again. But you get the idea. You can add things that will make your, here's a nice, let's see, can we do this one? Let's try putting it and just choosing a horizontal line. That looks pretty. I like that. It's very understated, very nice looking. And then you can go down a 1/2 inch below that. So you're talking about probably three, maybe 4 enters, and then write the date like that. And then 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then write the recipient's name. And you might have to put her title too, because let's see, in the assignment sheet, she is the president, board of directors. I'm going to copy this just to make it a little bit easier. So, whoops, let's go here. And I'm going to put president right there, because you see how far this, if we put it all on one line, see how far it comes out beyond the center of the paper. You don't want that. So let's go ahead and go back, and we're just going to take the president, and I'm going to put board directors, and then the Samaritan Retirement Community. It's going to have to go over a tiny bit, but there's not any way we can go around that unless you put it on the next line, and I wouldn't do that. And then you can just copy and paste again, copy and paste the address, and you can just put you can break it up as you're supposed to, so that your city and state are by themselves, on a line by themselves. But you can see how simple that is. Let's see, what was our recipient's name? Her name is Mrs. Anna J. Hadley, so copy that. Let's go ahead and put her name here. Okay, and now we do our 1, 2. Dear Ms. I'm sorry, she's using RS. Mrs. Hadley, colon, right, this is a business letter, and then double space and start typing your buffer. So anyway, I hope this helps you. Before you submit your paper for a grade, please, one more time, press Control-A in the paragraph section. Make sure you've got 0 before, 0 after, single space. And that will be, and when you do Control-A, it selects your entire document except for this footer. And the footer is fine. You don't want to make it, you're not worried about it being single space. It's fine like it is. But that's all there is to it. I'm going to upload these videos for you so that you can get started. If you have any questions, you know my cell phone, text, and you know my 2 email addresses. So please contact me if you have any questions at all before the due date. And I strongly advise each of you, even if you got an A on your paper, please go to the tutor. She is awesome. We've got one here at Carroll campus, Miss Pamela Yates. But all of the campuses have a free writing tutor. So please go and see the tutor on the campus closest to you if you don't want to drive to Carrollton to see Miss Yates. Have a wonderful day. Bye.